Hey, welcome back to Tuesday with Guys Trade Stocks. I'm Dylan.
And I'm Vinny.
And the metaverse is apparently dying. Not apparently, it's not doing well. And me and Vinny are long meta. So should we reevaluate? We're not sure. We're going to take a look.
Tuesday with Guys Trade Stocks.
All right. Before we get started,
Ooh.
Vinny, what is your overall opinion of the metaverse?
So as a guy who owns Oculus Quest 2, it's a fun little novelty toy, but I'm not a big video gamer, and to me that's even like an unusual video game experience. Beat Saber is a ton of fun. So is can't remember the other game with the red guys. You fight the red guys, but whether or not I think it's gonna make me long-term money, I doubt it. Put it that way.
Okay. Wow. Doubt it. Hurt my
Doubt it.
heart. All right.
Show me.
Oh, boy.
Oh yeah, I know, huh?
So
It's
what
pretty
is
scary. So this is back when Coca-Cola transitioned to a new formula and everyone hated it. There are alleged rumors that it was a business decision. They wanted to transition between cane sugar and high fructose corn syrup, and this is one way they were able to hide it. But there's also the possibility, which is the more generally accepted story, that they just screwed the pooch and shot their golden goose, and they had to bring it back with some CPR.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. So he's saying Meta has a new Coke problem. Highly disagree, but we're going to get into actually kind of the really shitty, terrifying things here. So basically, Wall Street Journal reviewed internal documents of Meta showing that the metaverse is failing. All right. They had a goal of 500,000 monthly users on Horizon Worlds. That's their metaverse kind of hub. By end of year, currently less than 200,000 are using it. Okay?
Yeah.
Gets a lot worse.
If you should read this Wall Street Journal article if you own Meta stock, I would say that. And you should also like to subscribe to this video because that makes Meta stock go up tomorrow.
For sure. Yeah. Most users did not return to Horizon after the first month on the platform, and users have actually declined since spring. Hashtag Halo Infinite. There's going to be very few people that get that joke, but it was my favorite game. Yeah, I'm a gamer. Only 9% of worlds are visited by at least 50 people. 50. 50 is such a small friggin' number. 50.
Yeah, I know that's insane.
That is, it's just, there we go.
Wow.
And we need an Owen Wilson wow in there.
Yeah.
Now, Vinny, I've done a video on the potential of this. You don't have to watch the video. I'll save you 15 minutes. Think Ready Player One. Okay, that's it. That's the whole point. Ready Player One movie in actuality. That's what you want to do when you have a YouTube channel, right? Say, don't watch your videos. Think this.
Yes, exactly.
Perfect. So Zuckerberg in May 2022 said Metaverse will bleed money for 3 to 5 years. This was expected. Some products won't be ready for 15 years. That's quite the time horizon. Yes, he spent $10 billion in 2021. Just a little bit of cash. It's fine. And yes, he currently has 10,000 employees dedicated to Metaverse and wants to double it. I get it. Seems like a problem. Okay? Here's some funny, not funny things. There was a shareholder proposal. One called for Meta to commission a report and hold a shareholder vote on whether the continued implementation of the metaverse was prudent and appropriate. And Zuckerberg denied it. He's a majority shareholder of his company. Right? There was actually 11 more proposals, all denied by Zuckerberg. So, how do you feel about that?
I'm conflicted, right? Because like on one hand, you have this founder-led company, and the cool thing with founder-led companies is that they are not kind of focused on squeezing out every dollar of value from a company today. They're focused on the 10, 15, 20-year time horizons, which you need that vision, right? You need the Steve Jobs of the world, right? But you also have to recognize what can happen with something like that when then you get it taken over by Tim Cook, who is that business practitioner, who's able to squeeze the returns out of the business.
Okay.
That's my thought process. I love that Zuck is still like thinking this long-term growth picture, but he is sacrificing a whole ton of free cash flow right now. To give you an example, like kind of a thought processor question here, thought-provoking question. If they cancel the Metaverse project, what do you think happens to Meta stock price tomorrow?
It goes up by a bunch.
Yeah, like 20%. You know, it
I don't know about
25% of
20%, but
25% of their free cash flow per year is going to this business right now.
yeah, but what is else gonna go to? I know, buying back shares. I get it, Vinny. Fine.
Yeah,
Now, I
yeah.
do.
No,
Huh?
yeah, I'm okay with taking these flyers. I think 10 billion's a little aggressive. But that's just my stupid guy opinion.
Okay, but you understand, he's creating the car. He's creating the plane, right? It's not. It's a groundbreaking technology. Okay, and I'm gonna point to something here. But first, as a way to incentivize people, which I don't think this is going to work, it's too expensive. MetaQuest Pro to be released for easier access to Horizon Worlds costs $1,500, and they are going to try to make web version or mobile devices, access it. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to show you a slide as a screw you.
Okay.
All right. Do you know why the Colonel's there? KFC, my man.
Because fried chicken is delicious.
True. He tried to sell his chicken recipe 1,000 times and it failed. Okay?
Yeah.
On the 1,010th time, boom, there's a KFC like every 5 miles. All right?
Okay.
iPhone has 2. When the iPhone came out, Wall Street hated it. They thought it was the stupidest idea on the planet. There's no buttons. How will this ever work? Okay? Option 2. Not only did Tim Cook, your example, okay, of squeezing out all the dollar, right? That was made available because of Steve Jobs. Let's not forget, he was essentially ran out of the company, right? And then he comes back at the brink of destruction, and he is what created this insane Apple technology that we see today, that Tim Cook essentially like shifts a button down a millimeter and says, hey, new phone, right? And
Yes.
people will buy it because of what Steve Jobs did. If Tim Cook had the job in the 90s, there is no Apple. It's dead.
Agreed.
All right?
I completely agree.
Walt Disney, again, was fired from his animation studio, fired from a newspaper for not being creative enough, did a bunch of shit. Now Walt Disney. Airbnb, constant. Now, I consider Airbnb an absolute game changer because whenever I go somewhere, I don't buy a hotel anymore. It's too expensive. It's stupid. Airbnb's cheaper, and I get 3 times the space. All right?
Interesting.
Airbnb, when it came out, everyone's like, who the hell is going to want to rent a stranger's house? Literally everybody. Everybody would rather do that than go to a hotel where people are putting their fluids on everything. All right? I don't want to do that. Okay? Netflix, everyone knows that one. They were going to go to Blockbuster, whatever. Light bulb. Do you know how many times? I actually had to look this up. I don't know how accurate it is because everyone changes the number. Do you know how many times it failed?
How many different filaments that Edison had to go through? It was like thousands.
So yeah, 2,774th.
Yeah.
2,774th non-failure is what created the light bulb.
Yeah.
There is going to be failures with the metaverse. There's going to be growing pains, which is, I think, what we're seeing right now. Severe growing pains. But it is an absolute game changer. And there's really... who else can spend $10 billion to create this infrastructure? No one.
That is true. I will give you that. But back to this is our video we actually shot a little while ago. Just because it's a revolutionary technology, does that make it a good investment?
I mean, my examples are KFC revolutionized chicken. Okay.
Yeah, but for every KFC, there's Crown Fried Chicken. It's a real company.
Churches
had
is
it.
disgusting.
Yeah, exactly.
So I see what you're saying, but they don't have the backing of someone who's already created and essentially revolutionized social media. He already has experience in doing this, right?
Yeah.
And not only that, he has the money. And yes, is $10 billion a lot? Yes, but it's only 25%. They're still doing 75% with other shit.
Oh yeah, I know, but it's still I don't know. I'm still not a a firm believer in Metaverse truly being the next evolution in the way we interact with each other.
Hey, Vinny, when's the last time you bought shares?
Meta today.
Okay, cool. Point proven. All right, guys. Let us know what you think. Give us a like if you agree with Vinny and a subscribe if you agree with me. So, no subs. All right.
Yeah. See you
Bye,
next
guys.
one.